Okay, starting out for our 13 Rookery, you want to start by pulling the side pocket of mobs, throwing up a defensive, and then consolidating them all in the middle. This is where you'll typically lust and have players avoid the frontal that goes out and in. A lot of ranged players will also stand on the top to avoid being hit by this. Make sure you're interrupting lightning bolt because this starts to do a lot of damage. So once these are DPS down, you're going to go across and continue to the right side.
I need a target. What if while you go to the roosts, I will distract them here. We can link.
Now if you have a strong group, you're going to pull two of these packs together. Make sure to throw up a defensive, get some aggro on the first pack, and then pull in the second. Everybody should be on top of interrupts. If you see that your group's not interrupting, maybe you go a little easier with your pulls. Focus on positioning and make sure you're not getting hit in the back. Keep up your defensives, keep up with the interrupts. Keep an eye on how your healer's keeping up with the damage so you can push the pace. From here, we'll just take out the packs. Typically one by one, but if you guys are doing well, you could start grouping them up.
I need to target something first.
We're just going to continue taking out these packs. As you see, this isn't a super high key, but 13's high enough. It takes a while to kill them, so just keep focusing on interrupts. If your DPS aren't interrupting, it's your job to kind of bring that up. You could say it nicely, but definitely remind everybody to interrupt. You'll have to do that a bunch. We'll just continue to keep clearing this trash, and then it's time for the boss.
AOE incoming.
It's too far away.
AOE incoming.
This pack was pretty much done, so I wanted to get started on the next pull. This relatively easy pull can absolutely annihilate groups if these lightning bolts aren't getting interrupted. So yeah, just keep up the interrupts like I've said. Make sure everybody is doing their job. As you'll see, these lightning bolts get through and it's chunking life bars. After this one, we'll take out the boss. The boss is relatively simple. Just spread when circles get around you and then run around as lightning bolts shoot out.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Watch your step. Watch your
The
step.
damage on this boss isn't too bad. I just keep up demon spikes and leech as
Watch your
normal.
step.
For here, once I see the 4 orbs around the boss, I just try to get in a central position to give everybody a lot of room to react. We are kind of all over the place here with the circles. It's best if you all stack on top of each other and then inch your way forward, so you don't have to keep running constantly. You could stop for a second, let the circles kind of build, and then continue to go. But it's just rinse and repeat. This fight's relatively simple.
Too far away.
Watch your step.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
This is where I make a mistake by trying to hit too many buttons. There's the kind of charge that Demon Hunter has with that one move that I hit all the time and just wrecks me, so I accidentally hit it
Watch your step.
and get taken out. That's a huge mistake and something I need to work on.
Watch your
I
step.
think it's a problem of being an altaholic. I play so many dang classes that you gotta have to remember the nuances per class. But we're able to recover. We have a solid group, and then we're gonna move on.
Watch your step.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target. It's too far away.
I probably could have just jumped straight down and glided, but
Finally, I
it's no problem.
goal on my own.
Alright, here I like to bring this pack into the hallway, into the bigger pack. There's a lot of damage that comes out here. Notice my health starting to get a little low, so I get out a little bit of leech. There's heavy AoE damage with that pull-in, and if any of those casts get through, you can see health bars start really getting chunked.
Pulling out.
This next section could be a little brutal. Your healer needs to be really on top of their game. Everybody needs to spread out properly, and everything needs to get interrupted. There's a lot of damage that could come out here. I was thinking of pulling this pack into the next two and then lusting, but I decided we have this under control. I don't want to throw my group, for a loop. So we just start damages down nice and easy, and then we'll pull the next pack, save lust for the boss.
I need to get closer.
These two mobs can do a decent amount of damage. Our healer's doing an awesome job. I think Mistweavers have great output.
Pulling out.
I think they do have a little issue there where they were running out the circle and then the monk rolled into it, but accidents happen, so we're able to recover and continue.
Pulling out.
I think one of the players complains about it, the warlock. Oh yeah, right there. But as a tank, it's your job, just keep everything moving forward and everybody calm. It seems like groups in WoW just fall apart like nothing. So being able to keep everybody just together and moving forward, keep them calm. If you keep a steady pace though, I feel like everybody recognizes that you're still going to be able to time it, so they're not just going to up and quit. So with the tank, you do have that control. Give them that little bit of hope. If you were definitely taking your time, I think people are more likely to give up. Alright, so this boss can dish out a decent amount of damage. Really, you just want to get out of the way. Those lines are pretty easy to dodge.
Pulling out.
I see that my teammates do a good job of running that dot to each other. If they don't, you're gonna have to run over to them and take it from them.
It's too far away.
The boss yeeted like all the way across the room, so I'm just gonna let him come back. I'm not gonna chase him. I tend, especially on DH, I tend to do a lot of over movement, so I've been working on like planning myself and not making things more chaotic than they have to be.
Target you.
See, he ran the chaotic corruption to me there,
Pulling out.
because the tank could handle that a lot better than the DPS. That move just sucks you in. You just stay out of it. No big deal. And that's pretty much it. It's not a hard fight.
Target you. Watch where. Pulling out. Run.
It's too far away.
Watch where. Target you.
I need to get closer.
Target you. Watch where. Pulling out. Run. Target you. Watch where. Target Target you.
I need to target something first.
This next pack's pretty easy. Just interrupt the hovering person, dodge the swirls, dodge the little orbs that go around. It's very easy. It helps if everybody stacks with these mobs leaping around, but you could only control so much.
Watch your
So healers again have to deal with a bunch of damage. This healer's doing a great job. Pretty simple.
watch your
I do not like. I don't have a target.
All right, down we go. I'm going to use my DH abilities to start rounding up the mobs before everybody else. Even these little guys start dealing a lot of damage, so I need to start leeching. Everything's looking fine and dandy here. I'm going to go ahead and pull this next pack. I had a lot of confidence in this group, especially the healer. These aren't too bad. Just kind of kiting them around, leech. This big mob will do this large AoE, drop swirls, and that's just another healer check. Healers have it pretty rough. This is pretty much under control. You could pull these little wandering mobs here, no problem. Just keeping the pace going. This is that same pack from upstairs after that boss. Pretty simple. Just had a little bit of extra mobs. Dodge the balls. The healer just needs to deal with a bunch of damage again. Everybody should be stacked here for that jump, but it's really not a big deal. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of that damage goes out, the heal absorb. But I have full confidence. I'm going to keep the pace moving. If you want to give your healer a second to catch their breath, that's fine. But I know with the monk, they could do their lightning, and that heals like tremendously, which you saw come through.
watch your
I was thinking about pulling this mob into the next pack. I started working my way over. You got to find that balance where you don't want to push it too far, but I mean, we're capable of handling more than what we were pulling. As I say that, a lot of damage came out, but I'm sure my healer would have a different opinion, but like, stabilized. We're full. We're keeping the pace going. I was hoping that mob would be dead by the time I pulled this over, but everything's fine. We're just gonna, you know, rinse and repeat. Take these out. Then the next pack, a lot of damage could come out with that one. You kind of have to be on top of your game. So just more of the same, and then top of the ball.
Watch your...
It's too far away.
Watch your... AOE incoming. Watch your step.
The monk was 50% mana, but as you can see, it got it back really quick from Mana Tea.
Defensive.
And I saw that shield was on everybody, so we were pretty much stabilized to go right into the boss. As a tank, this fight is very easy. You just continue with your defensives. It tells you when to use your defensive. Continue with your leech. The healer really doesn't need to worry about you here. DPS, they're all doing their job with the spikes. I could have been a little bit more aware and vigilant to make sure they didn't miss it, but I had faith in them. This is a very easy fight. You could pretty much just zone out and AFK here as a tank. So you could really lust at the first opportunity when his shield goes down and he says like it hurts. That's when you should use your lust. So ours was on cooldown, and the next time his shield goes down and he takes that extra damage, that's when we're gonna use lust.
Defensive. Defensive. Watch your step. Defensive. Defensive.
So he's about to go down, as you could see. As a tank, you just stand here in your little corner. Your group will do all the work for you. Just leech yourself to full and keep up with your defensives. It's pretty easy. Not too bad a run. There were a lot of deaths, and I did have that kind of silly death, misusing my ability. That is a huge noob move, but that's the perks of recording this, because you go back and remind yourself that you made that mistake and learn from it. Overall, that was a solid run, and DH is always fun.